maybe my last question here, and this might be a bit redundant here, but let's kind of flip the script here. So as a facilitator, what does an ideal participant look like for you? What makes you leave a session and think that went fantastic?
You know, I think I've changed my answer over time. I think before I always looked at it as someone who spoke up all the time, nodded their head, you know, was kind of the easy person in the room because I felt comforted by that. But I think over time, what I've recognized is that, you know, everybody's going to enter again, if it's a small group meeting or a large group meeting, at a different place. And you don't know what they've walked in with, and you don't know what meeting they just had. And so I've really tried to be much more empathetic that sometimes people aren't going to speak up, even though they're fully paying attention. So can't kind of tag anybody out that way. You know, sometimes it's the people that will challenge me. And you know, you can look at that challenge in one of two ways. If your self-talk isn't supporting you, it's like, you know, that person's being a jerk. But another way of looking at it, and how I've shifted my self-talk, is that person's really trying to test the concept. And that's engagement. May not be kind of the engagement, you know, where it's just nodding heads and agreeing. And so I've learned to kind of shift like who the ideal participant is. And I'm really now paying much more attention. I'm asking people to put on their cameras. I think we're getting more comfortable with that. So at least I can glean a little bit about, do I see some engagement, either, you know, if it's verbal or even quiet.
Yeah, I think it's real. It's a real character strength, that second part of what you said, to be able to show that humility and saying, maybe I do need to rethink this, or they've thought about something in such a different approach that I really value that. And I know for myself that's a difficult thing to do. So you kind of making that point and reiterating it is really helpful for sure.
Oh, good.
Well, I think that's about it. Is there anything else you want to share? Anything else that would be helpful, you think, for talent management professionals in regard to facilitation, or do you think we've covered it what we can in our little mini interview here?
Yeah. No, I think those are it. I would self-talk, listening, story. I think if you can just try to just increase, you know, pull kind of on those levers a little bit more. You know, so you can see the impact over time that they'll have in terms of how you influence, how you engage, how you demonstrate presence, all things that I think will help us in our new reality.
This is fantastic, Therese. Really are grateful that you are willing to support our chapter in this way, and I'm sure our members are going to really appreciate watching these videos and being able to pull some of these tips. And you are always welcome to join us if you are ever up our way. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. I hope to one day.